What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Mauzycast channel. It's your boy Mauzy from Platinum Heroes, and today we are back with someone who I absolutely love casting. You know him, you love him. He's been part of a couple of roller coaster games, fellow streamer, content creator from Team Devoid. You should know it, and you can see his name already. This is our Red Zerg, Sugarcult. And is going to participate in a ZVT. Zerg versus Terran matchup is going to be kind of interesting. He always plays a couple of bangers, so I am really curious what this is going to be. His opponent is going to be someone by the name of Sneem, representing the Terran race as our blue player. And let's just put it this way, because Ghost River is kind of an interesting one. So I'm going to try to check out what's happening over here. In the meantime, if you hear some sounds in the background, apologies, that's my cat Charlie. Probably tries to go into the bathroom. I closed the door because I have the washing machine going, so trying not to have too many sounds at once, and also go on with my life and all that stuff. But in the meantime, I think this is going to be a standard 15-15 opener from Sugarcult. Now, we know Sugarcult has a very so to say powerful build in his arsenal, which is the 9 Roach in Zerg versus Terran. My apologies. We're gonna put this on this Overlord, and I'll be right back in a moment. Apologies, I don't think I had to do this on stream yet, but there's a first for everything. So Sugarcult has this very significant scouting pattern. He's going to see if there's anything that he needs to worry about. The only downside of this is probably the fact that if it's a Marine, the Overlord might actually die if you don't pull back in time, and you need to kind of like juggle the whole thing and, you know, just jiggle left, right, center, stuff like that. Reaper is gonna come in and potentially might just see what's up here. Doesn't seem to be the case. Now, there's a couple of things how you can actually determine whether there is a lot of gas mined. Look at this, geyser, 2250. So you can see that this one is lacking almost 100 gas. So 2150, if that's all the amount that's been mined, that means it is going to be only for speed. If there's more mined here, and you might see the hatchery mining from here, and you know there's still drones here, you might expect something of a shenanigan. Oh, these two links actually came in and caused a hell of a lot of chaos. No gas mining at the very moment. On the other side, Hellion is on the way, and we have a reactor. We did not have a Marine. The two links have caused quite a lot of lost mining time, and potentially a bit of chaos in terms of just making it a bit more difficult for the Terran to focus on the build. Roachhorn on the way, so this might just be that very 9 Roach build that I've been talking about. He's already making a bit of oversupply. Let's see, is it going to be 9 Roaches with Speedlings, a couple of Ravagers potentially? That could be the case. There it is, 10 Roaches actually on the way, so one more than 9, but we'll still call it the 9 Roach build because the concept is the same. Get a couple of Roaches across the map at around like what, 430-ish. It's going to take another gas, potentially even one more. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Doesn't seem to be the case, so he's not going to have that much gas for Ravagers. Now, I'm not sure if he plays it with Ravagers or not, but we'll pay attention now and we'll see how this goes. I think with Ravagers you have a very good time. There's no tank, so this might just actually end up costing the Terran quite a lot, not getting a tank early on. Obviously not scouting that there's a Roachhorn. There's a BC opener on the way right now. I don't see a tech lab on this starport. Potentially going to swap with this barracks for the add-on. I mean, that would be the case. Yeah, that is indeed going to be the case. Now, let's see the barracks if it's going to do anything. The Roaches come in. Hellions are not going to be any good against this. Now, the armory could get something away. Might be BC Hellbat, but there's a lot of SCVs that are going down. Already 13 SCVs have fallen. 26 workers left for Sneem. Sugarcult is a supply block. The Viking actually helped out quite a bit with that. Now, a couple of links come across. Oh, there's no speed, by the way. I just realized there is no speed. Sugarcult is still supply block. Does he have any overlords on the way? Nope, that is not the case. He's going to get on supply block by losing these units. That is quite sad for Sugarcult. He has 3 overlords on the way right now. Speed has not yet finished. Hellbats are now finished. And he's going to see the first... Oh, it's not going to be a battlecruiser. It's going to be a Banshee. I was like, wait a moment. This has to be something else because a battlecruiser cannot actually come in that fast. Oh, should not actually force this because the Hellbats are going to be really, really obnoxious against this. Okay, speed has finished. Do we have anything here for Sugarcult? Nope, that's going to be a nice cleanup on that tail end. At the tail end of that action. Lair is on the way, but 100% Sugarcult saw the battlecruiser opener. There's no money for a battlecruiser. That's what keeps Sugarcult in this game right now. There's only 16 workers for Sneem. This should be an easy game for Sugarcult if he would drone up. He has 8 larvae that is unspent, so he needs to spend his larvae. He needs to focus on getting that. He might just go for the queens just because he doesn't know if the Terran has enough money or not. Now the thing is, did not see the Terran produce anything. Now there is the second Banshee, and those are going to one-shot drones. They can actually fight queens if you micro them properly, in small amounts, of course. There's going to be more roaches and extra 3 drones. So Sugarcult tries to go for a middle-of-the-road build. In my opinion, at this point, he should pull out of gas. That would be the case. Saturate his mineral line. Leave like 1-1 in gas, and then saturate his second and his third mineral line, and then pull back into gas. Because all you have to do against this, queens deal well against Hellbats and Banshees and BCs as well, in combination with Spores. And you have a couple of roaches here to deal with those Hellbats on the ground, of course, and the Cyclones, so actually should be fine. You also have Link Speed, Roach Speed on the way. This is really good for Sugarcult in my opinion, and you also will go for Missile Attack. You can transition into stuff like Swarm Hosts, stuff like Corruptors, Mutas. There's a couple of options here. Now I'm curious which option he will pick, as he could also take a 4th base right now, but he really needs that saturation on the natural at least. I mean, he's only at 28 workers. Sneem was half the worker count, and Sugarcult barely managed to get half the worker counts that Sneem got in the past 2 minutes, basically. If we count that, 16 divided by 2, that's 8. So 8 times 12 seconds, that's like a minute and a half, a bit more than a minute and a half. I'm trying not to do too many maths. If I mess that up, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if I mess that up. But we're gonna have a bit of a battle mech over here. Now, this is gonna get across a bit slower because the Hellions are not going to be in the Hellion form. I mean, the Hellbat's not gonna be in the Hellion form. Okay, let's see this attack. Sugarcult is still not saturated on these bases, so he might not lose that much. Okay, let's see. BC should go across the map. There we go. BC arrives in the main base. Let's see the queens. There's 4 queens in position. He needs to be very careful. Second BC on the way. Hellbats and Banshees and Cyclones are attacking this 3rd base. He might just lose this 3rd base attack. It's going to be really painful because it is really difficult to take back a 3rd base on Ghost River. This is probably the worst map for Zerg, but this battlecruiser might just fall. Oh, let's see. There we go. The battlecruiser just falls. Beautiful stuff from Sugarcult. He is going to be able to defend this. He might just have to sacrifice this whole thing. He doesn't know that there's no cloak. There's no cloak. There's literally 0 upgrades on the side of the Terran. There's +1 vehicle weapons. There is another battlecruiser. Cyclones on the way. Second armory. For some reason, I don't think armory should be the priority over here. Do we have any command centers? There's 3 command centers on the side of the Terran. Sugar manages to save his base. He should just probably try to expand behind this and get some workers. Uh-oh, Sugarcult should not actually let this infestation pit to waste. Okay, this might just be all beautiful transfuses from Sugarcult. He is going to be able to take this down. Nice job here. Second battlecruiser will be able to finish off that that hatchery. There's 3 larvae. I love how people forget about these larvae. Sometimes even I forget about it, although I am very, very vocal about it that you should not waste larvae, right? I mean, if this creep stays here, then the larva will most definitely survive. Now the problem is, once the larva gets off creep, it pretty much dies instantly, so you don't want to waste larva. You should actually just, you know, control click this, make some workers, make some units from there, whatever you feel like. There we go, Sugarcult is across the map right now, just destroying every single ground unit with these roaches. Now the Liberator is showing up, and he's actually punishing the Terran for not doing significant damage. But Sugarcult is on 28 workers versus 48. How do we get here? Like, how do we always get here? I'm just checking for the larva, if it dies or not. Creep spread is going to be really, really important right now. There's still 3 larvae over here. Oh, there we go. Creep tubers are going to be just in time. This Overlord could just morph into an Overseer and just potentially try to see what's up. Do we have anything for this Overlord? Nope. Yamato is on the way, and we have ship weapons. Okay, nice. Good job by the Terran, recognizing that Sugarcult doesn't want to do anything but ground units, and now he's gonna go for his trusted old swarm host. Wait, do we have any corruptors? Nope. No corruptors, and this is going to be really, really difficult to manage gas-wise. How many gases do we have? We have only 4 gases. Finally, sorry about that. Finally, the 4th base is on the way, and I'm absolutely mesmerized how Sugarcult is staying in these games. Honestly, that's always something that I wonder about. Is it his opponents who overestimate his gameplay, or is he the one who's like, no, we're fine, we're totally fine. He doesn't know that he's 25 workers behind, barely has any army supply advantage, and he doesn't have money. And the Terran also has money. The good thing is, the Terran is probably the most punishing when you don't spend your money, because you don't have those mass warp ins, you don't have the mass gateway explosion, for example, and you can just basically make a couple of round of units, but you still are behind a couple of cycles. With Protoss, for example, you can just, you know, make another round of gateways and you recover the tempo. With Zerg, you just make extra macro hatches and you also recover the tempo. But look at this beautiful stuff from the Terran player. 123 supply. The problem is he's down 20 army supply. How many battlecruisers do we have? We have 2 tanks, 2 BCs, a Liberator, 5 Cyclones, and 4 Helios. So it is a well-rounded build over here. Obviously, it is mech. No wonder about it. What do we call these again? You know what? Let's do something that I don't usually do. Display game tooltips. Hurricane engines? Wasn't this thrusters? Hurricane thrusters? I think it was called Hurricane thrusters, but wait, is this the... Yeah, is this a Cyclone speed upgrade? Because they changed the icon as well. Okay, I'm not sure about this scan. I mean, you should not waste this. Uh-oh. Oh, he heard the Nidus. Okay. Understandable. Now, the... I always want to say Swarmlings, but the Locusts are actually... coming in with 9 swarm hosts and the Nidus just being protected basically. Nicely done here by Sugarcult. He gets supply block once again. He should just, you know, get like 6 overlords. The rest should go into workers. He's gonna get 9 overlords. A laser lord moment. If you don't know what the laser lord moment is, Laser, the pro Zerg player, is actually kind of notorious for getting supply blocked and then getting like 7, 8, 9, 10 overlords at once. Usually what you want to do is just keep up your overlord production with your larva spending, you know, so you don't end up with like 11 larvae that you spend at once. You should spend your larvae consistently. Now obviously when you have like 5 hatches, then you probably will be maxed out already, but the idea is that in the early game you should not actually be required to just say, oh my god, fuck this shit, and then just go like, you know, hold down the overlord key for as long as you can, and you're like, okay, let's max out the supply cap for the rest of the game, which is almost the case in Sugarcult's case. Nicely done there. Nice alliteration, whatever this. What do you call this in English? Nice phrasing, I guess. I don't know. There's too much logical errors in my speaking, so. Okay, just gonna have this Nidus, so he's gonna try to siege this base from afar, which I don't mind. And there's gonna be, oh, I like the way the Terran defends this, honestly. It's kind of creative. Let's just put it this way. Terran has no idea where this is. Probably trying to look for it. Okay, I'm not sure. This is quite far away, but the locusts are coming in. Okay, that was a massive cleanup. Seize the Thors. Sugarcult with 2-2 missile and carapace. And we have flyer attack. Sorry, flyer carapace and +1 melee as well. Adrenal on the way, couple of ultras. Oh, I like the ultras actually, but is this gonna be enough? That's a question. He doesn't have bailing speed. He has a bailing nest though, which is not bad. He could just snipe these bases. Now we get to the annoying part of this map, is that you don't have enough bases for the Zerg. You only have like, what, 6 bases, I believe? Yeah, you have 6 bases per side, compared to the 7 or 8 that you have usually on other maps. Or at least you have like one in the center that you can control. Oh, this queen, the hero queen actually takes down that Banshee. Beautiful stuff, you know, like the queen was like, not today, I'm not going down without a fight. Ultras are coming in and the BCs will teleport out. Is this gonna be enough? Does Sugarcult have enough over here? A couple of links will march on. Oh, Corruptors are going to be taken down. No, Sugarcult is sacrificing the Corruptors. That is not the play, my friend. Do we have Greater Spire? We don't have a Greater Spire yet, at least. We have 2 extra ultras that have been started, but it is very, very far away. A couple of locusts are going to come in clutch. Let's see, can he save the hatch? No, that is not going to be the case. And now the Lynx and the locusts are coming in, and let's see, the Adrenal Lynx are actually massacring those stores. And they're going to massacre the Hellbats as well. Beautiful stuff here, the tank and every single rally unit. Now the Lynx are going to surround this last store. This is going to be a very nice hold here for Sugarcult. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he managed to do so. There is a teleport on that VC. Oh, interesting location for that Battlecruiser teleport. Okay, he's gonna move in with these ultras, but does he have enough? Really? The Terran literally just warps them in deep space and in the middle of nowhere, so those VCs will never actually be able to help on the defense. It's not just dodging those Corruptors, but not even having the chance to repair them and come back to base. And now Sugarcult is just moving in. And he might actually be able to overwhelm the Terran right now. Although the Terran bank is a bit higher. If the Terran gets stabilized, there might be a chance over here. Single battlecruiser. Let's see. Can he actually pull this away? Uh-oh. The BC will fall. Nidus Swarm detected, says the notification here on the left side of the screen below the production bar. And Sugarcult is going to potentially occupy everything. The BCs are going to be the last effort, the last-ditch effort of this Terran, pretty much. There's only 40 supply. Oh, the mules coming hot. Beautiful stuff here. So we will have repair. No, there's no repair. There's no repair. You need to put them on auto repair. You need to put them on auto repair right now. Otherwise, you're wasting those mules for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, auto repair has been engaged. They will repair each other first. What the hell? Okay, production is being destroyed by Sugarcult. The fusion core cannot be lifted. The command center has been lifted, but let's see. Can he actually close this game out? There is one single planetary, and we also have an orbital right now. The Terran might just try to re-expand everything. He saved a couple of his orbitals, so he has 4 command centers right now. That means workers are still in a fine number, in my opinion. There's gonna be oh no, no, that's a mistake that I always do. I forget to unselect the command center that is being floated. And I can just click, you know, just rally everything onto that mineral patch. Problem is the command center is also going to be moved onto that mineral patch, so it is not great. Oh, it's gonna realize now. Battlecruisers will take out this natural base of Sugarcult. Oh, but the BCs. Oh, he's not target firing the one that is actually injured. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That one battlecruiser could have gone down. Would have been so good. Where does he teleport those out? There's a cyclone here for some reason. Locusts are going to destroy these last two buildings, and Sugarcult should be able to close this one out, in my opinion. There's going to be an extra couple of factories coming in for the Terran. Look at that bank for the Terran. Honestly, I don't want to be a dick, but I'll be the one to actually say it. If Steam ever looks at this game, you had Sugar by the jugular, you had him by the balls, you squeezed those balls, Sugar was screaming out of pain, and you actually let go, gave him a gun, put your head in front of his face, and said to him, shoot me. And even though Sugar hesitated, you took the gun and pulled the trigger yourself, you know, while pointing at your own head. So this is actually quite an amazing case of the Terran just basically not being able to close out the game. A couple of mistakes here and there, but a couple fatal mistakes. It doesn't matter if you are doing like only 3 mistakes. If those 3 mistakes are the 3 ones that you should never ever do, then it's not going to be a surprise that you will lose the game. Now, Sugar doesn't have to do anything here. He can just protect these swarm hosts, and swarm hosts will swarm in with a couple of locusts and will be able to just clean up everything. At least that is going to be the case, in my opinion. There's still 3 orbital commands, so nothing too fancy. We have 2 starports. Do we have the fusion core? Nope, we don't have a fusion core. We have more factories coming in. I mean, the Terran is struggling to spend the money, so it's not great for the Terran. Okay, now Sugar decides to go in. I don't think this is the best idea right now. He actually tries to go in tandem with those locusts, but is this gonna be enough? The Ultras are going to do splash damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, the Ultra will not go down. Chitinous plating is gonna come in hot. There's no 3-3 for Sugar. Sugar forgot about upgrades altogether. This is a chaotic ending of this game, honestly, and I have no idea what we're going to witness, as Sugar is a bit of a notorious person for closing those games out very slowly. Although he has a couple of bases, he has still less workers than his opponent. His opponent is mined out, that is his only luck. And his opponent tries to take a base that is not on his side. I would love to see this base being taken first, because this one is pretty much a coin flip. Does your opponent realize that this is the case or not? Now Sugar is going to probably be able to close out this game. I don't see too big of a way for the Terran to actually come back in this one. Unless, oh no, the fusion core is going to be rebuilt. And there is quite a bank. There's going to be 2 battlecruisers at once. And enough BCs can actually close out the game, in my opinion. Now, how many corruptors do we have left? We have 5 corruptors. That's not enough for... probably for a single BC is fine. But it's not going to be enough for more than 1 battlecruiser. Especially with Yamato. Since Yamato doesn't require energy like it used to, basically it's going to be able to Yamato right away. Okay, swarm hosts are going to go to safety. I wouldn't mind if Sugar would place like a Nidus here, you know, and just be able to move around the bases. He has double infestation, but he doesn't want that one to fall. Probably got it during that attack. Oh man, if you would just spread these 2 creep tumors, oh my good lord Jesus, that would be very, very juicy. Okay, Sugar is going to move in, hopefully. Locusts are reloaded. Let's see. It's gonna have this Nidus in position. He knows that this base is not taken, so doesn't know about the one in the bottom right side. Now the SCVs are moving across the map with 2 Banshees. I'm not sure why the 2 Banshees, but oh no, what is this? He's queuing up 1 billion Banshees. Okay, so one more great mistake, like, doesn't actually care about being supply block pretty much, so I don't know. This is looking absolutely terrifying for the Terran. Honestly, these units are not really going to matter that much. Like Banshees are not going to matter at all. Sugar has Overlord speed, has a couple of Overseers. That means he's going to be extremely prepared for those Banshees when they come. A couple of links with their Trino. Look at them, just +1 at a melee attack, and they still actually do quite a lot of damage. And now Sugar realizes that, there is a base over here. Now, what do? If you lift, you're going to let your command center die. If you don't lift, then you're going to let your command center die. So it's a lose-lose situation. The 3 depots will go down. Close the supply block once again. The 2 battle... Oh, never mind. There's 2 Taurs in production. Now, there's no more bank for the Terran. The Terran had quite a bit of bank over there. Even the Spore and the Queen will actually help out in cleaning this up. Now, that's a valuable command center. You should make a lot of Hellbats, honestly. I don't know if there's... Oh, there's no reactor factories. That is really, really bad. We're gonna have a couple of Taurs being queued up. That's a problem, by the way. You queue up these units and you cannot really do too much about them. In the meantime, 1 battlecruiser at pretty much, not each base, but what do we have here? Banshees, a battlecruiser, and we have a couple of Hellions just harassing. This, oh my god, that was absolutely terrifying. But this is like a campaign mission, you know? One of your bases attacked by the Banshees, one of your bases attacked by battlecruisers, the other one is attacked by some Hellions. So yeah, I don't know. This is a very interesting endgame, so to say. Now, as long as the main Nidus network doesn't go down, then these Swarmhosts will not die. If they die inside the Nidus worm or Nidus network, when there's nothing else to unload from, then obviously they will die. They will be evaporated from the existence. Oh, these Banshees. These Banshees are going to go down for sure. Will we see... Place your bets, guys. Will we see the Terran floating its buildings after close to 30 minutes? I mean, we're kind of far. We're close to 25 and 30, but knowing Sugar, this is going to be a fun one. We're going to be here for a while. We can discuss more StarCraft. That's the good part with him. And he's pretty much my favorite player to cast in these leagues because he makes StarCraft look so much fun. He's like, you know what, I'm ready, I'm equipped for the long games, the long fights, the long stuff, you know? Longer duration games, doesn't matter. I always joke about him when we play Deadlock, that he's like, oh, we're here for like 25 minutes already. And I'm like, Sugar, you're talking like you don't play longer games in StarCraft. Like, that's pretty much the case for Sugarcult the second. By the way, obviously guys, I'll have his YouTube channel at the end of the video, so stick around for that. I also have his YouTube channel linked in the description as well as his Twitch channel, so be sure to check him out. He doesn't stream quite as often because he has some studies as far as I know, but he is a gamer. He's a gamer. He loves to stream. He has a very fun community. He's you know, a quote-unquote, and not in a bad way, he's just like us, a pleb of StarCraft, you know. He just enjoys the game just like we do, just plays every now and then, you know, having some fun, giving you his perspective. Very chill dude to hang out with. So as I said, we tend to play Deadlock and all that stuff, so it's always a lot of fun. Oh, BC will not get away. So it looks quite simple to do it, but don't get it twisted, guys. It's not as easy as just you know, teleporting the battlecruiser away, because you need to time it right. Obviously you want to maximize your damage, but if you're greedy enough, still in the safe zone pretty much, then you can get away with like 1 HP, the quote-unquote 1 HP, obviously. Now the Terran has recovered decently, I would say, with a couple of run-bys and a couple of battlecruisers and just, you know, defending the bases properly. This is not looking good. I mean, those corruptors can just pee on that command center. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna have to... No, it's gonna burn down. Like, it's either it's gonna burn down or, you know, doesn't really matter. Maybe it drops a mule. Nope. It's gonna be... Yeah, it's going to be onto that command center. Nicely done there. Nidus will commence. He's gonna have... Oh, okay, I like this strategy. He's gonna have Nidus farms at each of these bases. So he's gonna be able to not just move around. Oh, battle cruisers. Oh, these BCs are coming into the back of that natural base, but... Okay. Thors are gonna be able to snipe these overseers, of course. Do we have any overseers left for Sugarcult? I don't think so. We have 17 overlords, so there is potential for overseers, but yeah, he needs to be very, very careful. I think that, yeah, there's 5 banshees and they have cloak. Uh-oh. Buildings ready to lift, ready to pack up and leave this world. We're gonna get stuck at the map border, but you know, we might actually be able to get across the next match. I mean border. Get across the border, definitely the border. In the meantime, I think this is kind of like a desperation move out. Sugarcult, in my opinion, what he could do here is just gather his army and just be sure that he is going to be able to hold this death ball, because at this point this is a small one, but a death ball nonetheless. We still have 2 battle cruisers and a single Thor on the way. Actually, we have another Thor queued up, so this team is still adamant on just, you know, being in this game. Honestly, I think we can say, you know, there's 3 things 100% sure in life: death, taxes, and Sugarcult's TVZ lasting for an eternity, or Sugarcult's games. Okay, what does our good friend have here? Oh, these ones are going to be sacrificed, sadly. He might be able to take down the tank. Nicely done there. Oh, this is looking great for Sugar. He's going to take out those tanks. Honestly, this last Ultra could be sacrificed at this moment. Still, the Terran has a decent bank right now compared to what we have on the field. All these SCVs are supporting this Thor. This is a hero Thor. No! Where's the SCV surround? No! This Thor is gonna go down. No chance for that Thor. Okay, command center is being rebuilt, but this has to be cancelled. This has to be cancelled. Yeah, this is... Yep, there's the cancel. At least those 300 minerals. There's no production in those factories. We should have reactors in this one, in my opinion, because it is going to be imperative to clear the locusts. Now I believe Sugar is going to unload the swarm host. By the way, guys, these are the ultimate survivor swarm hosts. Just saying. These are the ultimate survivors, because these are the 9 swarm hosts that actually were in the game since the beginning. Okay. Space is being staticked up. And there's still 2 mining bases for Sugarcult. He still has a bit of gas. Oh, he has a lot of gas in here. He should saturate that geyser. Definitely. Should also take this gas and this gas. He still has around like what 6k gas left in these. Oh, never mind. There's like 4,500. There's like what 3,600 over here. Exactly 3,600. So yeah, there's plenty of gas. You know, there's around 10,000 gas. Okay, there's around 10,000 gas left in Sugarcult's geysers. Alright, those last banshees are gonna be taken down. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, did Sugarcult see this, I wonder? Because those BCs are moving. Oh yeah, he did. Definitely did. Oh, the problem is he's F2ing everything. He's F2ing everything. He doesn't have anything here. Uh-oh, Sugar, you need to deal with these BCs. Uh-oh, no, the BCs are going to actually get there. Okay, Sugar seems to be... Oh no, the Swarm Host! Save them! No, one of them goes down. Oh no. Ricky? Ricky? Why did you die on me? Why? Why did you do this? Okay, there's too many links for these Hellbats to actually do something about it. And these Banshees are gonna fall as well. There's half a mining base. No, there's no mining. No mineral mining for the Terran. These are the last units of the Terran player. Oh no, he's gonna take down this hatchery, but at what cost? I mean, he's gonna be cornered. Does he have tactical jump? No, he doesn't. Oh no, Sugarcult should be able to finish off this game. We're gonna have it 35 minutes in. The last two big units are gonna go down. There's no mining here. Will we have a GG? That is the question. And this is looking like Sugarcult's game at this point. A couple of Hellions will try to do something. Hellbats morphing. But yeah, this is over. Everything is moving across the map. There's only gas mining for the Terran. 1,000 gas with only 20 minerals. There's barely any minerals to mine on this map. But look at that, a single Hellbat remaining. That is going to go down. 5 SCVs, 2 Banshees, 1 tank. This tank is going to go down as well. This Terran will wait until he gets eliminated. And there it is. Oh, not even a GG. I can feel the tilt, but we had some fun, guys. Honestly, I genuinely, despite, you know, bantering, some people would call it flaming, but let's not call it that, because it's genuine banter, because I'm good friends with Sugar. So yeah, besides that, I had very much fun. So sorry, a lot of fun. I can't even speak after 35 minutes, 35 plus of StarCraft. It's actually amazing to even speak. But if you also had fun, guys, check out Sugarcult II on Twitch. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out my Twitch channel as well. Be sure to drop a follow there. And of course, check out my main POV gaming channel, where I have stuff like Phasmophobia, Deadlock, and of course, StarCraft 2. Now, thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you in the next one. Huge shout out to Sugarcult, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Cheers.